Welcome back to RN Toolkit. In this video, we're breaking down household measurements and how to convert them using dimensional analysis. You'll learn the must-know nursing math conversions from teaspoons to milliliters, cups to ounces, and pounds to kilograms, so you can calculate doses accurately and confidently during exams and clinicals.
So, let's dig into why every single drop, every milligram, and every unit truly counts, and why absolute precision is the non-negotiable standard of care.
You know, this right here really defines our role, doesn't it? This isn't just about being good at math, it's about being a fierce patient advocate. If an order seems off, if you can't read the handwriting, if you have any doubt whatsoever, the rule is simple. You stop. You don't prepare the dose. Your job is to clarify, to ask questions, to be absolutely certain before you do anything. That's what professional responsibility looks like in action.
Now, to have that certainty, you need the right tools. Think of these core conversions as the essential instruments in your professional toolbox. These are the ones you've got to know by heart, no question. First up is volume. This is a big one. You're going to use these measurements constantly for liquid meds, and getting these conversions right is absolutely critical, especially in areas like pediatrics, where even the tiniest variance can make a huge difference.
Okay, this table, this is your foundation. You really just have to commit this to memory. But here's a tip. Notice the patterns. A tablespoon is just 3 teaspoons. A fluid ounce? That's 2 tablespoons. Seeing those simple relationships makes it so much easier to remember.
Next up in our toolbox are the conversions for weight and length. These are incredibly important, especially when you're calculating doses based on a patient's weight.
All right, that first line right there, 2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram. You have got to burn that one into your brain. So many medications, especially for kids and in critical care, are dosed per kilogram of body weight. Nailing this conversion is a vital patient safety check. And of course, don't forget that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters.
So, knowing the conversions is step one. But how do you use them perfectly every single time, even when you're under pressure? Well, the answer is a really powerful method called dimensional analysis. Think of it as your secret weapon for getting flawless calculations.
I mean, how do you get rid of the guesswork? How do you set up a problem so that you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that your answer is right before you even pick up the calculator? You do it with dimensional analysis. The best way to think about this isn't as some complicated formula, but as a logical path. You're basically setting up an equation where the units, like milliliters or pounds, literally cancel each other out, guiding you straight to the right answer. The whole thing is just 4 simple steps. 1. What unit are you trying to end up with? That's your goal. 2. What are you starting with? Just write that number as a fraction over 1. 3, and this is the key, you multiply by your conversion factor, but you set it up so the unit you want to get rid of is on the bottom. And 4, you just cancel out the matching units on top and bottom and solve whatever math is left. It's that simple.
Okay, theory is great, but practice is where it really sticks. So let's run through some real-world problems that you are guaranteed to see, both in clinicals and on your exams. You've probably seen these numbers linked together before, but you shouldn't just have them memorized. You should be able to prove why they're equal. So let's use dimensional analysis to walk through it and show exactly how 500 milliliters equals 1 pint, which equals 2 cups, which equals 16 ounces. And look at how beautifully this works. By setting up our fractions so the units cancel out, milliliters with milliliters, pints with pints, and then cups with cups, we're literally guided step by step to the right answer. The units do the work for you. Let's try another really common one. How can we prove that a whole liter, or 1,000 milliliters, is the same as 1 quart, which is also the same as 2 pints?
And again, it's the exact same logic. We set up our conversion factors to cancel out the starting units, first the milliliters, then the quarts, and it proves that 1,000 milliliters is in fact 2 pints. This method is so consistent and reliable.
And for our last proof, let's tackle a conversion you'll use all the time for giving oral meds, showing that 30 milliliters is equal to 2 tablespoons.
And for this last one, it's just a single, elegant step. We take our starting 30 milliliters, we multiply by the conversion factor with milliliters on the bottom. The units cancel, the math is super simple, and we're left with the correct answer, 2 tablespoons. See? Simple, clean, and foolproof.
So as we wrap this up, let's kind of zoom out for a second. Let's move beyond just the mechanics of the math and talk about what this really means for you as you make that journey from student to professional.
Because this skill, it's so much more than just passing a test. When you're in a clinical setting, there isn't always a professor looking over your shoulder to check your work. You are the final safety check. This kind of mathematical precision is the absolute foundation of patient safety, and it's a direct reflection of your integrity as a professional.
Every single time you draw up a medication or you calculate a dose, you are literally holding a patient's well-being in your hands. Mastering this skill isn't just about being competent, it's about earning the incredible trust that every patient puts in you.